Hello YouTube and welcome to yet another GrunfWorks KSP Making History Mission Builder tutorial. In previous we were mainly focusing on creating a very simple mission whose sole purpose is just to show you how everything is arranged. And today I will be creating something similar, except I'm going to show you how to dictate which craft to use and how to set up the success or how to set up the failure conditions and random events that can happen when you're doing out and about doing stuff. So without further ado, I will be creating a flight mission where your goal will be to test just an airplane when a random part will be failing, and basically you need to be able to steer it back to its landing site. So start node, we have various options. We will have everything show roster, blah blah blah, difficulty settings, filter parts, no specific things. Spawn a vessel. We will be wanting to actually make a new vessel, so it will be creator built. And let me see if I have this. Hold on. No, I don't have the creator built at the moment. I will have to create it myself. Okay, fair enough. Now, so the mission itself will be a very straightforward one, and then we will just be adding on top stuff. So first things first, we want to be location. So let's say fly through. We'll drag that one because we will be going with a plane. Or actually, no, let's go first reach altitude. So we reach altitude of 1,000 meters. 1,000 meters, and we say reach 1 kilometer. It's an objective node, and it will be the first thing that you need to do once you start. Then once you start, so it has to be greater than, and then it has to be this unnamed vessel. I think I will be changing that later. Right, now let's take the fly through. Fly through is the mission that says it's used to check for flying over a target on a celestial body, and that's exactly what we want. So given that we will be spawning at not a launch pad, but we will be spawning at the runway, because it will be a plane, and the facility where it's gonna be built, it's gonna be the space plane hangar. Now let's see, fly through the position. I am actually very bad at this longitude latitude, so I just press on it and then you get an enlarged view of Kerbal. Now this is actually quite small for me, so I still cannot, dictate how it looks and whatnot. So if you press the maximize restore, you get a big chunk of Kerbal right there. Perfect. So with the right click you can rotate. So what I'll actually want to do, I will be creating a node here. So left clicking will place the node for which you want the stuff to happen, and you just can click and drag it on top, right? So that's how it looks. Now radius I want to reduce because I just want to be able to fly over the island, right? And minimum height 0 and maximum height, I would say 150,000. I think 20,000 should be more than enough. So because I think the craft that we're gonna build for the player will not allow bigger altitudes anyway, right? So that's the idea, up to 20,000. So, and node description will be fly over island runway. So, and this is what we will be, oh shoot, if I left click you select a different point, right? So if we come to that general area, we can even further reduce the cone. So let's keep it very specific, like that. That's good enough. Okay, restore node, perfect. So that will be fly over the island runway. And then we will be adding the final condition, which will be a landed vessel. So the next thing to do is we want to land the vessel and land on runway. Land on KSC runway, so it doesn't get misled. So, and here land on the KSC runway, landed vessel, stability, location type, celestial body, Kerbal. And then we can, I assume, select the area. No, this is the celestial body. So probably area, yes. Kerbal and position, perfect. So as you can see, it's basically the same as it is fly over, but we want to be a bit more specific. So we are loading in here and we're gonna click here so that we are over the runway, and the radius of the area we need to shrink considerably. So I think 3,000, let's put in like 2,000 maybe, huh? 2,000 meters. If we land in this general vicinity, I think it will be okay. So we don't need to really pick straws around that. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Good. And that will be the mission end node. Hold on, what happened now? Longitude, latitude, I did put, did I? Yeah, yeah, the position is okay. So it's also an end node. That means land on KSC runway. I will minimize this one because it's no longer needed. And the mission end, that's a success. Congrats, you have landed. So this is so far a very simple test Vixen 1, and this is a small plane that we're gonna be building, which we will call Vixen. So test highly not Higley experimental plane Vixen 1 to I runway and then land back at KSC runway. Just to make it a little bit explicit. Maybe it's not the best thing, but so okay, perfect. I'm not gonna go, well, awards. I always put Saint if all the Kerbals survive. Now, one thing to note here, this reach 1 kilometer, let's call it reach 10 kilometers. I think it's better. So fly up to 10 kilometers. Perfect. So, and then test altitude has to be 10. Greater than, that's it. Perfect. Okay, so that's it. And now we want to be creating the craft ourselves. So we're gonna call creator build. We're gonna call it Vixen 1. Creator build, and now we can put auto-populate crew and then create. So take me to the space plane hangar. So when you click it, you will be prompted to create the vessel itself. And I think we're gonna do with some very, very simple design. I mean, I'm not an expert on designing planes, so don't judge me, please. I'm pretty sure many of you will have much better skills at doing this. So Mark 1. Let's see what we can put. Mark 1, liquid fuel fuselage. Perfect. Then we take engines. Weasley. Yeah, we can take that. Aerodynamics. Let's put double symmetry, put something like that here, right? Okay, that looks sharp. Have some delta wings. Like I said, don't judge. I'm pretty sure Kerbals won't be able to exit, and this is probably a big death trap for all of them, so sorry about that. Standard canard. I'm gonna put canards as you know, as tails. I'm gonna put 2 of them. Come on, there you go. Looks pretty good, I would say. Maybe I would like to spread them a little bit more. So can I? Yeah, like that. Perfect. And then I think I need another intake to make everything working fantastic. So intake, I'm gonna just put 1 of them and I'm gonna put it on top. Something like this. Yeah, I know the tails are through the wing. Like I said, please don't judge me. Okay, and we're gonna call you Vixen 1. There we go. So, landing gear. I hope it's not crooked. Nope, seems legit. Center of mass, center of lift. So far looks pretty darn well. Okay, then we want to take these 2 jokers and we want to put them in double symmetry. Does that look plausible? Well, it does. Note that it doesn't have air brakes, so consider that when you're doing the landing. Save. Perfect. So that's how you design a plane. That's the vessel. Vixen 1, above sea level, vessel, and here you want to change vessel to Vixen 1. I don't know how much this plays a role, but I for sure would suggest it would be a good idea to change that. And also landing at an area, landed vessel, vessel, Vixen 1. Okay, so save. Now what? Mission validation. No vessel has been selected for this creator built vessel. No vessel? Creator built, aha! I'm calling it Vixen 1 when I have not chosen the Vixen 1. Fair enough. And it will be brakes on, and we have put auto-populated crew, so I think that should be fine. Now, run validation. No validation items to report. Time to test it. Just to see that it flies. Looks good. Hitting it. Releasing the brakes. And I'm not gonna go all the way there. I might, but we'll see. There we go. Takes off. It is controllable. Alright, let's just see if it's landable as well. I'm not gonna test going there and everything just now. I'll probably do it when I add the failure part. So now I'm just quickly, yeah, seems landable. Although it takes a metric crap ton of time to stop. But then again, like I said, don't care. Return to the mission builder and test. Alright, so let's put it like this. After we fly over the island runway, we will be enriching this a little bit with a display message. Or not display message, hold on. You go away. I'm not yet done with you. Dialogue message. And we'll put here, return home. And message will be, great, now return home. So, we will be putting this from here, and then the text will be delivered by the Gene Kerman with the screen area to the left, as you saw. However, on the way home, after this message has been clicked, mission time since last node, we will be putting, I can actually put those here now, time since node, operator, check a time since chosen node. Okay, node, not the start node, but dialog message. I'm gonna rename this one, calling return home message. So here, time since node, return home message is greater than 5 minutes. Let's keep, no, 5 seconds. Let's put it 1 minute. No, that's 1 hour. Oh, aha, I see. Okay, so let's put here 1 minute. There we go. So 1 minute after that, what shall happen? We shall instill a part failure. Fail part, and vessel Vixen 1 we still want to land on the KSC runway. And the part that we will be instilling the failure is add module, something really easy and simple to understand, and that would be dead engine. Can be repaired? Nope. So that will require the player to actually be very careful when landing. Alright, so we have go there 10 kilometers, message return home, after one message fail the engine, and then and not the part any. Part well, yeah, Vixen 1, part any. Okay, failures to apply dead engine, good. It's only one engine, I guess, so it's no really a big deal. However, if you look here now, in the, sorry, not here, but in the objectives list, fly over, land on the runway. You want to be this an event node, so that actually that hides the, so that it hides that it doesn't happen. When check, this hides this node and others down the path until this node activates. Right. So we might want to add an additional message. Basically, let's put an additional message, and that's under utility, dialog message. That will prompt a player to actually glide the craft in as opposed to ditching out, I guess. So, heading. Oh. Oops. Guess I forgot to the fact that this engine stalls. Please try to glide it into KSC runway. And that's it, also delivered by Werner from Kerman. That's it, guys. So let's try this mission as it unfolds. There we go. In theory, we could have added another dialog message saying that, well, we should go there and reach and everything, but test settings. Let's bring it up. Reach 10 kilometers. So, first we need to reach the altitude of 10 kilometers. And we're gonna go do just that. Okay, coming up on the node. Okay, 10 kilometers reached. We have created a checkpoint. Perfect. Now we have to fly over the surface area over there. So we want to level up. And we are headed towards the island runway. There we go. And we get now, great, now return home. Sure thing, Gene, we'll do exactly that. Uh-oh. I guess I forgot the fact that this engine stalls. Please to glide it into the KSC runway. Okay, so really now we need to get over there. As you can see, the failure part has triggered and now we have to glide this aircraft in. Fortunately enough, we have sufficient amount of altitude, and as you know, altitude is life. So we are just going to be converting potential energy into kinetic one when we will be going. But the challenge here is to, have a part that fails on the player and also the part to inform the player and set up the condition. Anyway, this is more to show you guys how to set up the conditions that you have to fly over a certain area and whatnot. So I think I might have even a little bit too much speed. Of course, I'll need to bleed it off, but I have to be smart about it. I don't want to use all of my energy just yet, although I'm pretty sure that I can do these by these tilts. There we go. So now it's all about gliding it in. There we go, just bleeding off some of the final velocity to be able to land. where I hope I won't crash terribly because I'm a sucky pilot. Ooh, whew. Easy does it, boy. Easy does it. Come on. Easy. There we go. Whew. And now the second challenge is to stop. Okay, hitting the brakes really hard. And that should hopefully trigger the win condition. There we go! Mission success! Reach 10 kilometers, all the Kerbals survive, and this is it. So this is, guys, how you add a mission with this, with the triggering condition. I will be adding a beginning message here, and then I'm gonna export this mission and leave it to you to download via my Dropbox or something in the comments below. Let me know for the suggestions what other things you want me to see to feature. Don't forget to hit that like button, you know, hit subscribe if you would like to see more updates, and join with me on the other social media. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.